Welcome back, True Seeker. Congrats to the winners. Turned out to be a very lucrative Week 7. And with regards to the Dolphins capping off the day, getting the win as expected, notice they improved to 4-3. This was one of several things I liked about the Dolphins game this week. But they got to 4-3. If you go back to before a single game was played for this Dolphins season, I predicted they would begin the year 4-3 for a few key reasons. Of course, in Gematria, Dolphins equals 43, as does Florida, as does football. Remember, Brady went down to Florida at age 43. Remember when George W. Bush became the 43rd president? It went down to the state Florida, where his brother was the 43rd governor. Their father was the 43rd vice president. The two that were president went to Yale. In Gematria, Yale equals 43. Again, American football is credited to Walter Camp, who went to Yale and was a member of the secret society Skull and Bones like the Bushes, the big 43 thing. And, of course, the Dolphins' new coach this year, he also went to Yale. 4-3. We saw it before Week 1, just like we thought the Giants could very well get off to a 4-1 start, and they did. And, again, it's knowing the numbers, reading the schedule, and, again, you use this knowledge, you'll win a lot more than you lose. Again, weeks 1, 2, and 3 were good for us. Week 4 was very mediocre. Week 5, we dominated. A lot of people had parlays that turned a $50 bill into over $1,000. And Week 6, I thought was going to be a great week. It ended up being a 50-50 week. Major disappointment, but we bounced back. Week 7, a lot of huge upsets. We liked the Panthers to upset the Bucs. We liked Washington had a good shot to beat the Packers. I was a little iffy, but we thought Washington had a great shot. Again, Seahawks over Chargers. A lot of these games looked real enticing today, and they came through. And again, thank you to everyone who supports the work. $5 a month on the Patreon. As long as I have the strong following and support that I do, I'll keep the price right there because I want this knowledge to be close to free. Again, $60 a year is what it adds up to. A lot of people make a lot more money than that on any given Sunday. And, again, I teach people how to bet small and win big. You know, they always say parlays are taboo in gambling. Well, they can still be tough, but when you know Gematria, you can hit on a lot of big ones and pretty often. And several people have already hit on several, and we've only played 7 weeks of the season. And, again, it's not a joke, guys. A lot of people, week 5, a lot of people turned about $50 into $1,000. I mean, you think about that and you stay with the strategy. Just say you bet $50 every week for all 18 weeks of the NFL season. There's 17 weeks plus a bye. That's $900 in betting over the season. You just got to hit on one of those parlays, one of those weekends to get it up to, you know, where you're going to at least come out ahead. Imagine hitting on several of them throughout the season. You're way ahead. And how did you learn this? From a guy who was willing to teach it to you for $60 a year. Not to mention for all you guys who can't chip in $1 and are too cheap for $5 a month for, you know, mind-blowing knowledge that I've been proving for a decade straight. That's why I give it to you for free, because I even feel bad for the swine. So here's some more pearls.